Yeah, I'm recording right now. Yeah, I know we play Vanderbilt, dude. I don't know. They're what? 6-3. Okay. What were you gonna tell me? Anyway. Thanks. Where was I?
Team mentality.
But there's zero respect for the men in this room. Zero.
Here come the Gamecocks.
Sandstorm.
What up, Gamecock Nation? You know who it is. It is Mr. Gamecock himself, Gamecock OV here, with another video here for you for our South Carolina football Gamecocks. Welcome to the channel, the Garnet and Black Report. Our South Carolina football Gamecocks put on a show last week, to say the least, versus Texas A&M, at home at that. It was a night game, 7:30, at Williams-Brice Stadium, where they dominated in the second half the Aggies, who were at the top of the SEC. I know we're used to Alabama being the top of the SEC in the West, but now it's just one big conference, just one big smorgasbord of teams. So this week we have the Vanderbilt Commodores. We are on the road, Neyland Stadium. No, not Neyland Stadium. Where did they play at, dude? Anyway, the Commodores minus Lionel Richie.
What?
They just became bowl eligible by basically defeating a depleted Auburn team that is a shell of its former self. Long gone are the days of Cam Newton and Bo Nix and all those types of guys there. But they became bowl eligible, 6-3. So this would be the first time really that I can remember in a long time that the Gamecocks are facing Vanderbilt, that, you know, a Vanderbilt team that has a winning record. And I get it. 13, 14 years in a row, South Carolina has pretty much defeated, Vanderbilt, whether it's, at home or away.
Yeah, that's true.
Some of the games were close, some of them not so much. Almost a year to the date, last year, South Carolina defeated the Commodores 47-6.
Damn!
47-6. They put up 47 points. And we're going into Tennessee playing Vanderbilt with against a team that has found a new identity for the most part. They're Diego Pavia, Diego Pava. I believe it's pronounced Pava.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Don't quote me on that. Okay? He's a transfer from New Mexico State, and he's been playing lights out. He does enough to put them in scoring position. He's a dual threat, so we definitely have to account for him. Everyone in the SEC, for the most part, is a dual threat to a certain level. Yep. To a certain degree, they're going to be dual threat quarterbacks and stuff like that. He's just more of a danger using his legs than a lot of other quarterbacks. But for the most part, he has them in winning position. They're playing complementary football, and it's something that, dare I say, South Carolina has not seen from Vanderbilt before. Let's just be purely honest and plain and simple out there. It's not something that we've seen Vanderbilt say, oh my gosh, we're playing Vanderbilt, we need to be scared. No, normally it's chalked off as a win for the Gamecocks. This year, not so much. And it's not that the Gamecocks have been playing atrociously or, as in seasons past, allowing, oodles of yards. They're still allowing quite a bit of yards on the ground, but not like in, seasons past where you could just pretty much just, just see them just giving up almost 200 yards a game on the ground. The fact of the matter is, for the first time in a long time, I'm kind of hesitant on this game prediction here. I'm like, well, Vanderbilt is playing, good football there. They did manage to put up 17 points against Auburn. You think that they would have put up more, being that Auburn is not a very good team. Let's just put it out there. So, you know, every team has its day. There's been plenty of streaks that have, you know, the Gamecocks have had to kind of deal with for the most part, you know, playing Kentucky and losing to Kentucky to 4, 5, 6 years in a row before finally, you know, winning in back-to-back years. Missouri was a part of that, you know, at some point in time, you know, getting that, you know, we were facing them next, you know, getting that proverbial monkey up the back as well. And could this be the year that Vanderbilt, you know, upends the Gamecocks? Could this be the year that Vanderbilt finds a way to end the streak, so to speak? You know, it's not one of those streaks that most people talk about or anything like that. It's more of a school thing. But could this be the year? Could this be the season that Vanderbilt at home triumphs over the Gamecocks? Man, you out your mind. No. Did you see the way that the Gamecocks were just as physical as Texas A&M?
There's facts, man.
Their D linemen are NFL caliber guys. Now, that's not to take away anything from Vanderbilt, of course, but let's face it. Texas A&M and Vanderbilt are two totally different ends of the spectrum. Any team can get beat on any given Saturday.
Yep.
So, my game prediction on this one here is going to be a close game. I feel it's going to be a little bit closer, but the Gamecocks will pull it off.
Hang on, folks, you are not going to believe this.
The Gamecocks will pull it off 33-28.
Oh, say less.
I've said it. There you go. 33-28. Gamecocks win. Gamecocks become bowl eligible and get ready to host Missouri next week. We're not going to look ahead next week. We got Vanderbilt this week. So, yeah, Gamecocks win. You must be crazy out your mind. I wish somebody would say something like that. And next time you make sure you bring me that information ahead of time. I already knew, though. Thank you so much for tuning in. Continue to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. This is where we talk about the South Carolina football Gamecocks, purely the Gamecocks itself. I'm your host, Mr. Gamecock himself, Gamecock OV, Gamecock Nation stand up, and as always, stay cocky.
This is a culture built on love, man.
At night, when this place is rocking like this is the best environment in all of college football.
Welcome back